Alright, we're back on Instagram. Live on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Surely ocean sounds isn't going to get me copyrighted, right? I'm at the ocean. Unless Instagram has a problem with my posing trunks. No way, right? I got an oil mouse specifically for this reason. There we go. Full and still shredded, that is how you reverse diet. We call it lean bulking over here. I weighed in at 202.8 today. I competed at 183. And I look shredded as fuck. I feel like I would have done better going in stage like this. I just psychologically fucked myself saying, oh, I want to do light heavyweight. I should have did heavyweight. I should have did heavyweight. $20 pounds of muscle, damn. Yeah. See the legs. They're packing on some size. Core control is spot on too. Thank you, bro. We definitely have a little bit more fat in the midsection, but it's not much. It's like a half an inch or a quarter inch of a pinch. Usually though, when we go on stage, it's fucking paper thin. But I can still hold a vacuum. Let's see the rope pose. Your legs are still growing from the hydraulic leg press at Jags. Yeah, bro, that thing was insane. Garrett fucking tortured us. It was glorious though. I loved every bit of it. Wow. How's everyone doing? Thank you, DJ. DJ on Twitch says your workouts, comma, beast mode. Posing, beast mode. Thank you, mate. Russ, Gains and Veins. You talk about fat in your midsection with an obvious 8-pack. Meanwhile, I'm munching on Christmas cookies. Listen, bro, I want a cookie right now, too. I have an extremely fast metabolism. My whole life, I've called it a blessing and a curse. Because it's really hard for me to pack on mass. Like, I have to force feed. I physically have to force feed. And that was a main reason why I smoked cannabis so long. I know I've said things and like went back, but like every time I've reached what I like to call rock bottom with certain situations, I never turn back. People call it hypocrisy or being a hypocrite when you go back on your word, but we're allowed to change our minds without being a hypocrite. I truly believe this, and I don't really care what anyone thinks. I smoked cannabis for a lot of reasons, but mostly because it helped with my appetite. But now I found that ingesting them is so much healthier, and it does the same trick for me. So I just eat a couple edibles once in a while now, and it's fantastic. I'm not congested anymore. I can breathe out of my nose, my throat. I don't cough. It's like, it's crazy because I'm known for smoking weed, definitely. But I mean it when I say, like, not one bit of my soul or spirit or heart or mind wants to smoke again. And I won't. I mean it. I don't care if somebody fucking tries to tie me down and put a joint up to my mouth. Like, it's not going to happen. Never again. Maybe you're getting that lean mass to stick. Respect. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I'm packing on. It's slowly but surely. We're staying consistent. We're changing up our training regimen and our philosophy with training. I definitely used to focus on the weight too much. I think it was good for some reasons. It taught me a lot, but I'm not trying to be a power lifter, and I got nothing to prove with just hoisting big numbers. So although I did hip thrust 606 pounds yesterday, you'd have to be in my skin to understand. Like, I used to rep 821 for hip thrust, so repping 606 for, what was it, 11? I did 536 for 15. Still high reps and with perfect form. The drop down set with 446 was 35 fucking reps. Those are the sets that, like, my glutes are on fire today. And they're shredded too because I squeeze, I pulsate at the top. And I'm making sure to stay moving. I got this walking pad here, stretching. All these little things, they add up and they matter. Abdominal instructions. Abdominal control with instructions. Ready? Be consistent. Be disciplined. Drink water. Don't drink beer. Don't seek constant pleasure and comfortability and procrastination. Focus. Eat healthy, nutritious meals. It's good to prep your meals. Don't eat too much fried food. Steam your veggies rather than dousing them with oil and heavily sauteing or frying. What else? Control your breathing. You have to be able to calm your mind too. If your mind is scattered, it's going to be hard to control your muscles. So once you calm your mind and really tap into that mind-muscle connection, you'll be able to control your muscles much easier. How to vacuum. Suck in right here. I know that sounds like maybe too brief or vague to some people, but that is what it is. And if you have too much fat, well, you can't do it. So I'm right by delineating what I did first, because if you're not lean, you physically can't vacuum. You have to be lean. And then it's mind-muscle connection to just suck in your lower core. Breathe all the air out too, that's essential. Called the rope pose. The rope pose is doing the vacuum and then flexing the abs while still not exhaling, or yeah, simple as that. So you do the vacuum and then you flex your abs. Boom. Anything I can work on to prepare for learning the belly roll. Good question. I've never really tried to delineate this with my words. I just do it. So, it's pushing out the top, sucking in the bottom at the same time. So I'm pushing out from here, top abs. You have to have an extreme mind-muscle connection to be able to flex individual abs. So I'm flexing just the top abs out and kind of pressing out my stomach. And then I'm sucking in the bottom. I know you can do it, Russ. Practice makes permanent. Not perfect, but practice makes permanent. You're welcome, bro. One tip I want to give for the lat spread. This is a great tip. This will help you guys look like you're about to fucking fly away like an eagle, okay? This tip, you're gonna be like, whoa, my lat spread looks way better now that I think about it like this while I try it. So, you don't have to grab your trunks, but I think it gives me some sort of momentum to pull on, and it allows my hip flexors to be seen more. So I think the whole dynamic of the physique actually looks better. I think some people may think that it's more sensual or erotic or some reason for why I do it, but for me, it's because I train these and I want them to be seen. The hip flexors are important. So yeah, sometimes I lift them up a little bit, but let me finish. So with the lat spread, here's what you're gonna think. I like to blow all the air out first. There's no perfect way in the beginning, but there's one cue I want to give at the end that really helps me. But I think exhaling out and even hitting a vacuum digging your thumbs into your back while keeping a fist visible is essential. You're gonna drag your thumbs and pull your lower back into your serratus, your hips. That's gonna allow you to really spread and open up your wings. But now here's the cue you gotta keep in your head. When you pull forward, picture somebody holding strings, like a puppeteer, pulling your nipples up. Shout out to Tara. She taught me this, and it actually helped me. I noticed like my lat spread started looking way better. So instead of like this, someone's pulling your nipples up. It brings your whole chest up, and it makes the whole pose look broader, and you look way more massive and aesthetic. Ready? So instead of here, nipple pull. Somebody's pulling them up. And I'm digging these thumbs in, pulling those lats out. Spreading the wings, bros. I can tell you're hammering your legs. They're meatier, but can clearly see the vastus down to the knee. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I've been fucking my calves up too. I guess we'll check them out. Hey, they're not that bad, right? I think we're putting on a little meat here in the calf area with my 6-foot ectomorph self. Calves are not easy. We all know this struggle, but they're symmetrical to my forearms and wrists. We're just gonna have to train them harder. We got some good cuts in here though. There we go. Hey. Brunetti, those are popping. Hey, thank you, bro. Beautiful individual, soul, mind, and physique. DJ, thank you, brother. Hood ornament camis. Oh, I'm gonna need another water here soon. And a meal. This isn't gonna be a 10-hour posing session. You know, I've actually done that though. Like, that's fucking crazy to me. I'm proud of this. And like, I made money while doing it. Like, obviously life isn't about riches and materialistic possessions and income, but it's still something to be proud of. We still have to seek it in this capitalistic society. So I'm proud of this. I posed 10 hours one night and made $1,240. Just flexing. Just fucking flexing. Doing what I love. Like, that's fucking success in all forms in my heart. You should teach posing classes and charge for it. The thing is, there's not really many bodybuilders around here. And I don't know if like people are gonna want to drive that far to pose with me, but I would love to do that. I know I could do that because I have had so many other people help me also, and I've taken in all the little cues, all the knowledge. I have an eye. Like, I even got on the judge panel with the WNBF. I was a certified judge, so I know what some judges are looking for. It does vary, and I state this often because one judge may score higher because they appreciate a more conditioned vascular physique. Another judge is going to be more favoring with a more muscular mass physique, but they didn't come in with the extreme conditioning. For me personally, I just know how difficult it is to get down to 3 to 5% body fat. So I always admire somebody who makes the sacrifices to come in extremely lean, even if it means sacrificing a little bit of size. But I'd love to do posing classes. I've done them online for a lot of people over the years. Hey, thank you for the follow, bro. I was reading, or audio reading, that's how I take in information the best today, and everything that I heard in this novel just woke me the fuck up. This guy was talking about my life, I swear. Oh my God, I almost want to play it. It's got me like screaming in the background, but I'm still gonna do it, fuck it. Listen to this, chat. Oh, it's connected to the tailgater out there. Hold on.
Because our minds are not completely engaged
Echo.
in these activities.
Pause.
Because they last only a short while. They are not rewarding in a deep sense. They are not creative. Masters and those who display a high level of creative energy are simply
Much love,
people
Russ.
who
Have a
manage
blessed
to
day.
retain a sizable portion of their childhood spirit despite the pressures and demands of adulthood.
Oh my God!
This spirit manifests itself in their work and in their ways of thinking. Children are naturally creative. They actively transform everything around them, play with ideas and circumstances, and surprise us with the novel things they say or do.
Fuck yes!
The natural creativity of children is limited. It never leads to discoveries, inventions, or substantial works of art. Masters not only retain the spirit of the original mind, but they add to it their years of apprenticeship and an ability to focus deeply on problems or ideas. This leads to high-level creativity. Although they have profound knowledge of a subject, their minds remain open to alternative ways of seeing and approaching problems. They are able to ask the kinds of simple questions that most people pass over, but they have the rigor and discipline to follow their investigations all the way to the end. They retain a childlike excitement about their field and a playful approach, all of which makes the hours of hard work alive and pleasurable. Like children, they are capable of thinking beyond words, visually, spatially, intuitively. Access to pre-verbal and unconscious forms of mental activity, all of which can account for their surprising ideas and creations. Some people maintain their childlike spirit and spontaneity, but their creative energy is dissipated in 1,000 directions, and they never have the patience and discipline to endure an extended apprenticeship.
Stop
Others have the
multitasking so
discipline
much.
to accumulate vast amounts of knowledge
One
and
thing at a
become
time.
experts in their field, but they have no flexibility of spirit, so their ideas never stray beyond the conventional, and they never become truly creative. Masters manage to blend the two, discipline and a childlike spirit, together into what we shall call the dimensional mind. Such a mind is not constricted by limited experience or habits. It can branch out into all directions and make deep contact with reality.
Oh, fuck.
It can explore more dimensions of the world.
This is pumping me up
The
today.
conventional mind is passive. It consumes information and regurgitates it in familiar forms. The dimensional mind is active, transforming everything it digests into something new and original, creating instead of consuming. Try to ally this with a desire to subvert conventional paradigms and go against the grain. The sense of having enemies or doubters can serve as a powerful motivating device and fill you with an added creative energy and focus.
I've been trying to tell people that for years. Like, I don't even get that much hate anymore. This is real, I swear. I just pretend like I do. And this will help you so much. Because I look back and see how passionate I was when everybody did doubt me, mocked me, laughed at me. You can't be a bodybuilder. Like, you don't even know the people, like, how awful and spiteful they were to me. Like, people that shouldn't have been. And I missed, there was a certain sense, like, certain part of me that actually started to miss it. So I had to form fake scenarios in my brain, like people were fucking laughing at me and hating on me. When they weren't. I'm getting all fucking support now. And people are telling me how amazing I am and shredded and holy shit, you've done all this. And that is, it's nice, but it can make somebody become too comfortable. It can make somebody become too comfortable and you lose that spark that once got you started. And people will say it's bad to act out of spite, but I think that is what gives us that deep, burning desire, focused passion to go after our goals wholeheartedly, unapologetically, without the cloud of, what are they going to say? You just are worried about the judgments of people who don't give a fuck about you. When in reality, some people do give a fuck, but in the end, you're going to be with yourself. And, you know, you might have a family and loved ones, but we don't know the order of events. And we'll stop there. But we have ourselves, and I believe we got to put God first and ourselves second. And if you're losing that spark, if you're having trouble getting inspired again and motivated, try it. Pretend like people are just hating on you. Pretend like people are laughing at you. Pretend they're saying, you can't do that, pussy. You really think you can do that? I'm telling you, from experience, it works. It fucking works. And maybe that's why I'm not getting haters anymore, because they're realizing that they helped me get all my titles and trophies and manifest all this. Like, they fucking pushed me. And I miss it. I fucking miss it. And that's why, it's other reasons why I step out of the boundaries of other humans who have been tamed. And, you know, they have their own morals also. I respect it. But my morals aren't unrighteous or wrong. They just differ. I'm just bold. I'm just more courageous. I don't want to say more confident, but it could be perceived as that. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. And that is a very freeing feeling. And most people, they'll say this in their late years. They don't get to this feeling until their 60s, 70s, even 80s. Oh, when you can tap into this realm in your 30s, or God, even in your 20s, I did. I lost it a few times. I let the clouds of the judgments and the insecurities, the projected insecurities. That's what it is. When you project extreme confidence, it upsets the insecurities of other people. And when you're going after your dreams whole fucking heartedly, you're manifesting things, investing in things. It reminds the people who gave up on their dreams, wow, I could have done a lot more. I could have handled that situation like he did. And then what a lot of spiteful, evil people do, they'll try to fucking bring you down to their level because it upsets the demons that reside inside their soul. That's exactly how I see it. Amen. Hola, Avril. Avril Lavigne. How long was that off for? Fuck. I was saying a lot of important shit. What was the last thing I said? Damn it. The thing came unscrewed. Didn't hear about the posing suit. Okay, so I must have grabbed the mic after my speech. The posing suit, I went on Etsy. I liked the colors. I liked the Brazilian cut for the back to show off the glutes that I've worked very hard for. I like the contoured, crunched look rather than the flat look for the back. There is sound now. I see it going off. What else? I don't like too thick of straps, but too thin, it looks, I don't like it. You got to have at least like an inch here for strap thickness on the sides. Okay. Thank you, bro. I've done a lot of hip thrusts, squats, Bulgarians, lunges. I've hiked endless high peak mountains. I gotta show off my hard work. It's not about arrogance and cockiness. It's about art. Oh, that's beautiful. Quote that one. That's a beautiful statement. of course, insecure people who don't appreciate art or music, they're always going to think people like us are fucking egotistical, arrogant people, narcissists. But it's not the fact of the matter. It's the fact that we are visionaries. It's the fact that we are the dreamers. We're the producers while they're the consumers. I was a scrawny cross-country running boy before this who got laughed at, told to think realistically, get a real job. A real job. What does that mean? I don't, this isn't me looking down on anybody who works for somebody else. I could name countless, dozens of jobs I work for people. But let's break it the fuck down. A real job? Working for somebody else's vision. Having somebody above you pay you to work for them to bring their dream into fruition. That one always fucked me up. Get a real job. No. Like, I can help people while still producing and chasing my visions, my fucking dreams. Amen. Fuck. Cockiness is a good thing, though. In good dosages. I completely disagree. When you read enough and you experience enough and understand the difference between cockiness, arrogance, and confidence, no, cockiness is not a good thing. Because cockiness implies that I think my shit doesn't stink. Cockiness implies that I think I'm better than every single one of you. I don't. And when you get to that level of arrogance, oftentimes I truly believe God will purposefully humble the shit out of you, and you won't be able to do anything fucking about it. You won't be able to do anything about it. So keep your humility, but don't be too fucking timid and shy. It's weak. You can't be weak in this fucking world. The greatest philosopher of our time, Jordan Peterson, says it's good to be dangerous as a man. Dangerous? Yeah, dangerous. Because what's the alternative? Weak. The people who go shoot up places are weak. They have no strength. They have no emotional intelligence or self-control. But to be dangerous is to have a sword, but to keep it sheathed. Amen. Is this the type of body you're going for? Or are you going to go more? Or you go more lean or buff? I'm packing on mass right now. I'm going to be getting bigger. Much bigger. We're at 202.8 today. I'm about to go eat another meal. And yeah, staying consistent with our training and feeding. Travis, we need your belly roll expertise. I already did that. You can scroll back on YouTube or Facebook. I gave a whole presentation during these streams for free. So if you want to go back, the VOD will be on YouTube, my main Facebook, which I don't know if everybody can see that, but I'll post it to Twitch too. We're live on Twitch. There are 2 segments. I don't know which one I did it in. It could be the first video. We were live twice because Instagram went down for copyrighted music. But everybody, stay blessed. Don't stress. We weren't born to just impress. Be you wholeheartedly, unapologetically. Chase your dreams. Chase your goals. Don't just chase a paycheck. And better yet, don't even just chase them. Catch them. I'm posting my YouTube for you right now. Ready? Bop. I'll post it on Twitch too for you guys. I'll post it fucking everywhere. Here we go. I posted it on Facebook, Twitch, There we go. I do. It's I think they suspended my fitness one, but I can start back up on the natural bodybuilding one. I have a natural bodybuilding Facebook page. I made a few Facebook pages when I was younger, and they suspended the Tucker Fitness one, I think, because some platforms don't like posing trunks. But they've accepted it because I have been persistent. That's what it takes. Persistence. Over the years, you say, this is who I am. I'm not going to change, and the world will conform. As long as you have righteous, good intentions, you know. And I always have, so. Don't listen to the haters, my mans. They're secretly your biggest fans. Trust the process. Stay clear. Naysayers are everywhere. Persevere. Facebook should just be under Travis Tucker, Travis James Tucker. Should just be under Travis Tucker, Travis James Tucker. The Facebook page will have natural bodybuilder after it. I don't think the Tucker Fitness one works anymore. God bless everybody. Take care. God bless everybody. Take care.